Hello and welcome back to Culinary Haven. Today I'd like to show you how to make potato and cheese dinner rolls. Light, fluffy, really lovely. You can have them either with the dinner to mop up the sauces, or you can use them as burger rolls or even make a sandwich with them. To make the potato and cheese rolls, we'll need 450 grams of plain flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of instant yeast, 50 grams of sugar, 2 potatoes or 1 larger potato, but 200 grams, 50 grams of butter softened, 150 ml of milk mixed with 150 ml of water at lukewarm temperature, and about 100 grams of grated cheese and 1 egg for topping. And we'll start with sifting the flour into the bowl of a food mixer, but if you don't have one, you can do it by hand. Flour, 2 teaspoons of yeast, level teaspoons, 50 grams of sugar, and a teaspoon of salt. Sift it in. Next, we're going to add the potatoes, which we cooked and peeled. I'm going to use the potato ricer. If you don't have one, you can just use a potato masher. Into the flour. And mix it together. You can actually also do it in a food processor. Works just fine. Milk and water mixture and the butter. That should be very, very soft, not melted. Put it on the stand and we'll knead it for a couple of minutes until the dough comes together, and then we'll finish off the kneading on the wood. The dough is still very soft and very sticky. We'll give it another 30 seconds or so, and then we'll continue on the worktop. Flour your worktop generously and dump the dough from the bowl. Very sticky, but not for long. The consistency of the dough depends on quite a few things actually. The gluten content in the flour, the quality of potatoes as well. Waxy potatoes, for example, they don't absorb moisture as well as floury types of potato, and also the humidity as well. Now, flour your hands and start kneading very gently. It's very lovely, soft dough that is just a joy to work with. It will take a couple of minutes for it to be completely ready to go and rise. If you need, use a dough scraper. Don't add too much flour unnecessarily. Just use the dough scraper and just a little bit dusting with the flour. With the palm of your hand, push it and pull it back. See, it's getting smoother and softer and more elastic with every push and every pull. I didn't add a lot of flour onto the worktop, just to sprinkle, but that's enough. So when I said that you will need 450 grams of flour, you also need to allow some more for dusting. Nearly there. We're going to prepare a bowl, either grease with some softened butter or a little splash of olive oil, either is fine. Roll the dough into a tight bowl, tuck it in and put it into a bowl. Now take a tiny piece of butter, just spread it around this bowl, transfer the dough, cover it tight with a piece of cling film, and put it into a warm place to rise until it's doubled in bulk for about an hour and a half. The dough has now risen and we're going to shape the rolls. Look, it's doubled in size and it's ready. Flour the surface. So light, so incredibly light. Deflate it. Roll it into a long log. I'm going to use this cast iron pan to bake the rolls. You can use either a similar pan or you can make 10 or 12 or 16 of them if you want little rolls and just bake them on a baking tray. It's up to you. Now we'll cut them in half, then half again, and half again. Now flour your hands and roll them into balls. If they're a little bit tacky, it's fine, don't worry about that. That will make them really light and fluffy. Just roll them in your hands into little balls. Tuck it in. And because I'm baking them in a round pan, I'll put one in the middle and the rest around it. Very soft, extremely light, just delightful. And the last two. There. And now I'm going to cover them with the lid and let them sit and rise, puff up really nicely for about 45 minutes. If you are not making them in a cast iron pan, if you're making them in a baking tray, just cover them with either cling film or a tea towel. It's been 45 minutes and the rolls have nicely puffed up and ready to go into the oven. Look at them. They're now all joined together, which will keep them really soft and fluffy, and then when they're ready we'll just tear and share them. And the last thing to do is to do the egg wash and then sprinkle them with some grated cheese. 1 egg, 1 tablespoon of cold water. Whisk it together. And now brush the tops of the rolls with egg wash. And lastly, we'll sprinkle them with some grated cheese. And now we're going to place them into the preheated to 200 degrees Celsius oven for 20 minutes or until they're all nice golden brown. The time is up. Let's get them out. Aren't they gorgeous? Perfectly baked, all golden brown with melted cheese on top. Beautiful. And now I don't want to keep them in this pan that is still very hot. I want to transfer them onto this rack to cool. Hopefully it will not be difficult. Let's shake the pan and see if they are stuck. No, they're fine. Lovely. There we are. All beautiful golden brown, evenly on all sides. And now we'll just let them cool, then tear, share and enjoy. Thank you for watching this episode of Culinary Haven, and until next time, bye.